Hello, my lovely light people. Christina here. I wanted to make a video about something that's been happening a lot to a lot of the people that I know. And so I wanted to kind of put it out there of what is going on. I received some phone calls from some of my friends who are going through this hard time, and I wanted to kind of give them my experiences of what I was going through. And it actually has a name. For those of you who are going through something, it is called the dark night of the soul. And what this is this kind of an initiation before you reach your higher self or a higher consciousness of your body. So your energy is changing frequencies. We have a thinner veil between the dimensions, and what a lot of people are going through is they're sleeping all the time. They have lack of energy of doing the things that they used to do that they enjoyed. Nothing really makes them happy. Nothing makes them sad. They kind of want to be alone all the time. They also have a very sensitive, what you might call energy, so they sense other people's energies, whether it's the same frequency or if they're around bad vibes, they sense that right away. You might want to be around people who share that same frequency more, and when they are gone, you feel that. You feel tremendous sadness, and a lot of the times people who go through what you might call a twin flame connection, once that twin flame is not around anymore, you go through this dark night of the soul. And it's very hard. It's very confusing if you don't know what is going on. It's almost like you hit rock bottom of your ego. Your ego starts to fall away. It's like pieces start dropping off of picking away these layers of things that you thought that you were. And you realize that there's so much deeper meaning to it all. Another thing that some people will experience, which is very common, some people go through something that's called the rising of the phoenix, which, if you're familiar with this story, it's about the phoenix. When it gets to be a certain age, it will perch itself upon some twigs and branches and set itself on fire. And what it will do is it will use its wings to fan its own flames and burn himself alive. And amongst this rises the new phoenix, which is a stronger, higher self, sort of speak. A lot of people are going through this when you go through these experiences, especially if you are encountering your twin flame, which a lot of the twin flames are coming together, the 144,000 twin souls that are somehow finding a way. It's amazing. Everything comes full circle, and you might find yourself being drawn to a specific location or a specific vortex, and there's a purpose for this, and we all are finding our way. And if you happen to not be with your twin flame, they are with you always in spirit. Everyone deals with things differently. You know, if they're runners, try to understand that the whole purpose of them running is a mirror of yourself running. And once you work on yourself, everything will come back. Everything will be how it's supposed to be. You plan this. Your higher self made this pact to help raise the vibrations of the world. And so if you are going through these times right now and they're tough, and you find yourself, you know, pushing yourself to get out of bed, don't, nurture yourself. Nurture that gentleness within yourself. Be the guardian and the parent to tell yourself, you know what? It's okay. Do what you feel is best for you. If you feel like sleeping 12 hours, sleep 12 hours, Don't let people tell you you're going through something like depression and try to diagnose you and put you on Prozac, which is 90% fluoride. There's a reason that there's the zombies walking around, and you're not depressed. You are just you're responding to the changes of the earth. You're responding to the energy changes that the earth is going through. You know, it's going through the exact same thing. So just think about how amazing that is, that the world and you, the connection is so strong, and the connection that you're feeling towards your brothers and your sisters. You know, we're all connected. So I just kind of wanted to touch base about that, because I know a lot of people are scared because they're having these crazy thoughts, or maybe they're showing this anger, or things that are been deep down inside of them are coming to the surface, and you're taking them out on people that you love the most, you know. Don't be afraid. Don't, you know, that's part of the whole process. All the things you didn't want to deal with before, guess what? You get to deal with them, you know, and unfortunately it's kind of hurrying, and it's fast, and it's rapid, and it's kind of like forcing you to deal with it, but it's all for the better. It's all for the good. So that's my little speak on that. I guess I can give you a personal story. I am going through something that is the dark night of the soul, and the best way that I can describe it is that it's the old you is dying and the new part of you is emerging. And it might not be somebody that you recognize right now, but it's someone that you've always had inside of you. It's someone you've always known. And guess what? They love you more than anyone and anything in the world. And they love your brothers and your sisters, and they're here to help guide us. You know, I've been having these really strange dreams lately, and I just wonder, and you know, are you doing the right things? Are you telling people as much as you can tell them? You know, you can't cram it down people's throats. They either are waking up or they're not, you know, and we'll all make it. We're all going to be there. We're all going to be shining our beautiful, bright stars inside of us. And for those of you who are going through this, just realize that it's just part of it. It's the process. It's what's making you stronger. So I just kind of wanted to touch base with that. And namaste. Love and light.